Hi guys, it's Shishka1 coming right back at you with an all-new Boom Beach video. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good any time of the day it is, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my warship. Let's jump into the tech tree. So, real quick, hopefully you saw my community post if you're following along with my tree. I kind of went in a slightly different order. We went for boom cannons before brick. I know at the end of the video I said, on the last video, I said that I would get brick before boom cannons, but turns out went the other way around. The reason for this is because I was able to get boom cannons one chest sooner than brick, and I was able to take that tech, snowball it, and hit rank 17. I just didn't see all that at the time when I was making the last video. I apologize about that, but you know the way things are, they change very quickly at the start of the season. Anyway, quick review of the tech tree, starting at the beginning. Now that we have brick, we put 2 ticks into the gunboat because that's just good value. Both of those ticks cost under 100,000, and the first one gives you 8 GBE, the second one gives you 6, so couldn't afford not to. Mortars are still chilling at rank 4. I mean, I want to get them to max, but there's just so many other things that are better, so that's why they still stay on hold. Rank 3 flares are also really good. I don't advise rank 4 because short flares can give you more opportunity for just different ways to control your troops, because frankly, we're not spending a lot of GBE on things. Of course, now that we have brick, it's a slightly different story, but still, we like to take 3 flares. Zuka's maxed, of course, because they're our bread and butter along with the heavies. We primarily run a 6-2 heavy Zuka combination with Iron Will. Brick is rank 4. Rank 4 is your maximum level of Iron Will. That's when Iron Will reaches rank 6, so if that's all you're using, that's the maximum value you'll get for brick. Now, upgrading brick to rank 5 is not a bad idea. You'll still have max cluster grenade, which does a lot more damage than rank 4 if you're going to be using that on some of your hits. And of course, she'll have more health and do more DPS, and her hero ability, Grenade Spammer, also does more damage. Remember, she launches a grenade on every target that she engages, and it takes off a chunk of health. I think around 3,000 at max or something like that. Don't quote me, but it's decent, okay? You can see the health go down on the target when she attacks it, at least. Put it that way. So, here we are. We're just going to do some hits on this video today, and we don't really know what we're doing. Right now we're saving for 4ER, potentially. Will I possibly go back and pick something up back here? Maybe, if the meta shifts for it. Now, one thing that people have been talking about, or you've not been talking about, but you've been seeing, of course, is boom mines, and maybe they've been talking about it. The thing here is that we're skipping them for now, and the reason is twofold. They're basically, it's quasi-redundant node, okay? What I mean by this is there's 2 main attack metas occurring right now. You've got your heavy Zuka, and then you've also got Grens, rifle Grens, heavy Grens, whatever, but you do have people that are relying on Grens. Now, obviously, the Gren times are slow, okay? But the bases are nasty, so if people fizzle on your base, who cares what time you get on theirs, okay? So that's why Grens are, having a place in the meta right now. So here's my point, okay? With those 2 metas in mind, Heavy Zuka, they're running, of course, with Brick at this point, and Iron Will, right? So, with these 2 metas in mind, you got to consider how boom mines will impede each one. Now, don't get me wrong, they will be impediments, but not really that much, okay? Obviously, with Grens, pretty obvious. I mean, the grenades can destroy mines. That really limits the locations where you can put these things to be effective, when you're trying to counter Gren-style hits. But then the other problem is when you've got Brick and she's running with Iron Will, I mean, odds are, well, there's a good chance that a lot of those mines will be stepped on with Iron Will, which means they take a 68% damage reduction, assuming the Iron Will is maxed. Again, it really nerfs it. So, my point is, I'm not too enticed to go all the way down this rabbit hole for the boom mines for those reasons, okay? Now, that being said, do they help? Oh, of course they help. I mean, they're effective. That's why we see people using them. But I just don't think they're that effective. I just don't think they're worth that journey. Not when we've got stuff like building health staring us right in the face 2 nodes away. You know what I mean? So, it's always a give and take kind of a relationship. And there's never a right answer. Just whatever works for you. Without further ado, let's jump into an attack, shall we? Probably get my butt handed to me. Oh yeah, we just recently upgraded defensive building damage to 50%. I forgot to mention that. So we're rocking 50 DBD and 50 TD. So we got our stats. We got the numbers. Well, not really much GBE, but we don't need it. We're fine. My GBE is on my opponent's decks. That's where I get it from. Yeah, so 50-50 player, just like me. Pretty standard base design. Oh, yeah, I should talk about that a little bit too. Basically, these are anti-Gren style bases. Well, I mean, they incorporate a lot of anti-Gren features. All right, that's why you see the spacing. Like this is pretty far away from the front line, so any overthrow from the front line won't do damage to the boom cannons, that sort of thing, right? That's why you see the prevalence of this style of base design. It's also why I switched, because there are a lot of Gren hits out there. Yeah, the good news is boom cannons aren't maxed. So, I do recommend maxing boom cannons because when people are playing with Iron Will, you need to put out as much damage as you can. Even though a rank 4 boom cannon with rank 4 DBD will one-shot a heavy, people are running around with Iron Will, guys. Alright, let's get this drop rolling. Just gonna slowly feed it. Alright, we'll go ahead and do an Iron Will now. Taking a little bit of fire from boom cannons and cannons. Sounds a teeny bit loud, don't you think, guys? Why didn't someone tell me? Turn your sound down! Okay. Probably gonna need a flare or something. Maybe an Iron Will. No. Yeah, but definitely need that flare, though. Don't want to waste those troops. Yeah, of course they'll flip the mine. That's okay, though. We don't really mind. Up here, Brick will die. She'll be in front. Just Iron Will. Oh, no, we got a heavy to go in front. Yeah, we used the Iron Will to kind of pause her a little bit. Okay. This happens a lot on the transitions. Brick does tend to get in front. She stands behind the heavies, but then moves faster than the Zookas, so that tends to put her in front on reflares. Sure, you've probably already noticed by now. Got an Iron Will going into these mines. Mainly for the Zookas. Just in case they happen to get clipped. And we'll follow it up with, another Iron Will. Probably could flare the ER, but we'll just let it go. Mortars always scare me. That probably cost me a second, though. 223. Yeah, it's an okay time. Although, I think they... Oh gosh, it's Sugar! It's Amy! What's up? She probably beat me. Oh yeah, she did. Let's take a look at Amy's hit. Hey, big shout out to you. I haven't seen you on this season in a long time. Just haven't crossed your path. Yeah, she's running with more Zookas, so that'll do it. That's the difference, right? She's running with 5-3. The 6-2 combo that I run is a bit more conservative, but yeah, big shout out to Amy. Same style hit, guys. This is pretty much all the junk we're doing. You just clear the front, then just go around the world, right? Here comes the reflare. Very similar hit, exactly. But she had more Zookas. Oh, she goes a little further south. This is nice, too. She's going for a split. Yeah, and see, Brick died, just like I said. And she was using battle orders, wasn't she? I just realized that. Well, that's ballsy. Anyway, nice job, 230. Yeah, that'll do it. That's an intense hit. I'll tell you what. Yeah, you can use battle orders. That's, not something I'd do. It's just so risky. Like, ugh. Oh, a 19. Oh, man. Well, if you guys want to see a good hit, just get ready for this replay of the opponent. Okay. I'm going to run it into the Sugar Ship crew right now or something. Man, this is a new base. I feel like there's more stuff on here. No? How many cannons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, someone here is going for boom mines. They just haven't unlocked it yet. Right. This is interesting. I don't know. Let's just go right at it, shall we? I think that's the best way to do it, right? Just like a band-aid, Let's go, heavy, Zuka down here, Zuka down here, heavy up here, Brick. Oh, that's not a Zuka down there. Whoops. Where did I put my other... I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm messing the drop up. I don't have my troops in the usual configuration that I run with. We'll do an Iron Will. It's not very effective. This base just warps my mind. What's going on with the base? About to hit a bunch of mines. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Whoo, barely caught those Zukas. Okay, let's flare everybody back. Over here, please. Up here, please. Get one more Iron Will as we come around the turn here. Hit it right now for the Zooks. Uh-oh. Mines are gonna hurt. Yeah, this is a good base. I think we'll get him, maybe? Come on, yeah, Brick will help. Watch it when she hits this cannon. Boom, you see that? That's the grenade spammer, in case you didn't know. I mean, we're not gonna win. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this person's hit. We might learn a thing or two. And we probably didn't lose too many stars. Only a 19. I mean, you know, we're 19. I can't even say it. He's a 19. We're a 17. So I don't think we're losing too many stars. Maybe like 3 or 4 at most. 255. Wow. What'd you do to me? This is battle orders for sure, right? No. You're just gonna heavy rush. Yeah, you're just gonna heavy rush. I know what you're gonna do. I've seen this before. Just gonna go straight over here with Iron Will. No? Aha, I have not seen this before. You're gonna cluster grenade me. Okay. I mean, it's the Wild West out there. I mean, you know, cluster grenade definitely has some value if you can use it like this. So he's basically just using the heavies to get Brick into position so she can launch her cluster grenade. A very viable hit. My only comment here is I think you'll need max Brick for that. But the GBE cost is very cheap. It's just 3 plus 3, you know? 3 for the initial plus 3 each subsequent. And you only probably need like 1 or 2. 2 definitely will get it done per ER. So that's cool. We learned something. Oh, let's jump into another one. Don't you love these educational videos, ladies and gentlemen? It might not be me giving you guys the lesson, but yeah. Oh, you know what? Speaking of lessons. No, I'll save it for another video. I'm going to make a video, though, about the ramp flare again, or the ramp bug in particular, and like different ways you can use it to your advantage with flares and stuff like that. But that's going to be a whole separate video. I'm not going to get into that in this one. I want it to be a standalone. Anyway, let's focus on this. I was looking for content before. If you remember, I was fishing for content, and that's kind of what I realized through all of those discussions with you guys. That would be a really good video to make. Even though I've already got one that covers it, I think we need a standalone. Anyway, on this hit, standard base, we're not thinking too hard. He's a 40-50. Just let her go. Just let her roll. Okay. A lot of times when I'm doing my drops, if you notice, I'll feed the right side slowly. This is why I delay heavies. I'm usually trying to delay them so that as they come out, they'll hopefully be on the right side and take out some of these Zuka killing mines. It also prevents me from using Iron Will too much. Or hopefully it helps me from using Iron Will too much. A little slow on the Zuka drop. I'm not gonna lie. Now we'll go ahead and Iron Will it. I don't trust that mortar. Okay. Never trust mortars, ladies and gentlemen. Watch that mine, girls. This is going to be tricky. Over here. I just got to hit it. I can't let those girls eat that mine. Didn't want to use that early, but we had to. That one little mine really jacked with me on this hit. I mean, it's okay, but it changed a lot of my thought process. Ooh, I love this. Getting a little clear of those mines. Those Zukas can be elected as mine clears if they decide to. As we come around the corner, we hit that iron will right before the mine. Yeah, like that. Just come straight on in with the Hail Mary. With a 223. It's an okay time. It's not a 230, but it's above 220. We like it. Oh, El Guapo did not make it happen. Alright, you know what? Let's do one more hit. I feel like good things are going to happen on this one. You know when you ever get that feeling, it's just like, I just need to hit one more time, you know? I don't know why. Just going to make the video longer and it wasn't part of the plan, but I just want to do one more hit. Okay, here we go. It's a 40-50. Just taking it all in. This is another interesting base. Everything's really spread out. I'm just trying to imagine which way they're all going to go. It's going to be chaos with these mines, I'm not going to lie. Very tempted to bring in one boat of Grens. Or do we just heavy rush this fool? No, that's not going to work. I'm not much of a heavy rusher. Oh heck, let's just bring the boat of Grens and see what happens. For instructional purposes only. Okay, here we go. They're rank 1 Grens. I'm just hoping we'll get some value on some mine clearing because we can't keep hitting Iron Will forever, you know? This would help if I get the Grens out. Well, we don't need them right at this moment, but... not a good Iron Will, not gonna lie. Kind of just, messed up. It happens. We need to get everyone over here for sure. Just gotta work our way out from this corner. Maybe an Iron Will. Those flames are doing some work. Should have had that up a little sooner. Another one. Don't trust the mine. Yeah, these mines are going to be the death of me, ladies and gentlemen. I know it. Iron Will. That mortar could be problems with the Zooks up top. And we're taking a lot of boom cannon damage. Yeah, looking pretty good, not gonna lie. We're never gonna get another Iron Will, so whatever. Can you get a couple more heavies to come down and clear mines, please? Alright, to the ER. Okay, that wasn't too bad. You know, were the Grens effective or not? I'm not sure. I think they did hit some mines. I'm not going to bore you with the replay, but I kind of like them. Oh, goodness. Speaking of not boring you with replays, I should have. Oh, good. They got the email. And boom, just like that, we take the win. So, let's see how many stars we get off of this guy. Sprocket. You guys remember that Saturday Night Live sketch? Sprockets. I am your host, Dita. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. But Sprocket just reminded me of that. Yes. So, that was a Mike Myers sketch, I believe. Oh, good times. Yeah, looking forward. That's the plan, guys. 4ER, save and pray. Pray that building health is the answer we need. So here's the thing, okay? If the problem we could run into by going 4ER and going for building health, I mean, building health's a great note. How could that ever be a mistake? Oh, it's a mistake potentially because if 3ERs become so dirty that as an early 4ER player, I can't beat them, but they can beat me, it just takes them longer, then, you know, I lose, right? I lose in that scenario. I don't win until, for sure, well, not even for sure, to be honest, but till we get to Bombardier. They're definitely more of a safety net, but I don't know how much dirtier the 3s can get, right? I mean, I've seen boom mines already with boom cannons, been able to handle it. I don't remember how much DBD they had. I'm not saying it's easy, but you know, you can add sniper towers. Yeah, they hurt. It's more stuff to kill. You got the multi-nodes, the 2 boom cannons, 2 flamethrowers probably on that one. I think we're okay. I don't think we won't be able to not beat a 3. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. Plus, we also have access to shock bombs, but I mean, that's another node out of the way. We'll have to get that at some point. I'm not sure when that time is. Well, that time is when we need it. It's when we, you know, can't live without it, I guess, but we're not quite there yet either. I guess that's a good indicator. It's like the canary in the coal mine, you know? Once you open that shock bomb, that's that's kind of the last line. So we're not there yet. So we're looking good. We're looking good, looking forward, saving up for 4ER and that building health. So with that, I think we're going to wrap it up. Hope you guys have a super fantastic, awesome rest of your day. And remember, like always, be kind to others, because if you're not, you're just being mean, and mean people suck. Take care.